Here, first thing, read the disclaimer. These are educational lessons for traders who use Bookmap and also for traders who want to learn and improve the price action. Lesson of today is how to trade during earnings. We have earnings today on Netflix. Actually, we had it like in after hours. So gap up over here. We can see the market cap on Netflix with the float, 437 million. This morning is telling us we have a gap up and a PDR. We are outside the previous trading range. Gap at the pre-market high was 11%. Gap at open was 9%. Good morning, Vin. Good morning, Mick. Can you hear me good, traders? Good morning, everybody. All right, so let's start diving in Netflix over here. So we're gonna cover this as we're still trading this. First of all, recap over here. This is on Tesla. So on options over here, nice short from the team over here on NXU all the way down. We took the same one on ZVSA over here. So beautiful short by Mike. And then another short over here on CYTO, so easy gap and craps. Nvidia, this is Lambo this morning, taking the longs, and then over here, get out, and then beautiful, massive long over here on Nvidia. This is our Diana, so taking the long over here. Another beautiful long on Nvidia. This is my cousin over here taking the long on Meta, and this is always the same one on Tesla. Morning, Caesar. Good morning, trader. I want also to share. I would say it's very important to have correct risk management. So this morning we were looking at Tesla as usual, and you can see over here a member. So the trader started to short. Once we held this level, he stopped out. So it's very important over here to cut your trades when they don't work, and then we start reshorting all the way down. So this morning we're having 80% win rate, which is almost the average we have from the starting of the year. Trading system. This is Netflix, so we're gonna put over here our plan on Netflix so that you can see. We can hide the indicators, not really important right now. I'm gonna put over here the watch list, and we can see Netflix over here. So this is the plan over here on Netflix. Can you see, traders, my screen? You can see it clearly fine. Okay. So our earning gap up, plan over here for a long. So that's the A+ setup plan. We're looking for calls 545 for an under over, or dip 535 long. So let's put over here our levels. We started having this level over here. So this is the level that we trade pre-market. So when we have a gap up over here due to earnings, I'm looking for that level that we had you can see over here we bounce twice. Actually, we reject twice from here, and then we bounce from here, right? So you can see that actually we have to put it in this other way. Here we rejected, and again over here we start like breaking out and holding. So you can see that we have the same level at 535. So that's why at 826 I made a plan on Netflix, and I said, traders, let's start looking for that level 535 if we're going to hold. At the gate, my plan is simply to trade an A+ setup. So I was looking at this level over here, 930, and Bookmap was up. So what we started to see? We start to see an open, and right away it held the support 537, and you can see this is the level over here, 537. So it didn't even come to the 535. it start like to push. And for me, an important over here pattern that I always want to see on these gap up plays is what I call a cup pattern or a V pattern. In this case, we have a cup pattern, so you can see a first wave, a dip, and another curl, and a breakout over here, 541. This level over here. So we have a trend line break. We have the cup pattern over here. We're holding this cup pattern, and then we start breaking the pre-market high at 545. So you can see that the play over here is strong. A lot of buyers over here are stepping in on the book. Okay, you can see over here buyer plays at 540. Actually over here they're getting absorbed a little bit, then more 41, then the buyers move over here higher, 543. You can see that all these prints are green, so a lot of demand. And then we start breaking the 545, so we start breaking this pre-market high area, and this starts still to push strong. 550, we have a major resistance, so which is this level over here, but it goes simply through it, and we go over here almost for a 10 points move. So this goes instantly to 558, which is this point up here. You can see 558 over here. So look over here, breakout, strong volume on this break. You can see over here volume rising more, getting over here to the 558, and then we start making a ascending wedge. Okay, essentially is this pattern over here. So we have an ascending wedge. We have higher lows, but over here we still have like higher highs, and then start making a breakdown and rejection of the trend line, which is this point over here, 1005. And now I would say is holding over here this level 553. Now we can put up the indicators, and you can see why we're holding this level 553, 552. So we have a confluence of the J-lines and VWAP, and now is still pushing strong. System over here came automatically this morning. So if we do this, you can actually see where the system gave us the long. Okay, so this is the trigger long entry. You can put this yellow. Okay, you can see that is the trigger long entry. So actually a real trading system over here in forecast was written to take this trade, and over here we start seeing this volume increasing. So you can see that we had volume over here increasing, each bar making a higher low. This is the 558 we cover here with Bookmap. Then we're making this high. So over here we have the break of the ascending wedge, which is in this zone over here, start forming a lower high, forming a lower high. Then over here we have this dip. I was waiting this 552. You can see over here some liquidity, but instead we didn't touch that 552, so no ads for now. But very good trade. This is really what I love over here. This over here was from my cousin trading instead Meta, so we have some position on that. Incredible morning. So we can see over here we killed Tesla, Nvidia, NXU, Tesla more over here on the options, small caps over here. We had on 10 trades, 8 wins, 2 stops, 1 small in ES, and 1 small in EVEX. So we had first a very good trade on EVEX, and then another loss on EVEX. So we left that. We're going to review that later, but we're going to focus this morning, as we said, on plays on earnings. Question traders on Netflix or others, please reach out. Okay, so remember today we're working all together. And now we're going to put Microsoft up. Okay. Strong move also here on Microsoft. So Netflix, for now we have no more trades. We need to wait. I want to check this on a 5-minute chart. Okay, let's look at Tesla. I see somebody over here is still trading Tesla. So Tesla this morning is rejecting that hourly J lines. I'm putting over here a 1 minute chart. So very good over here. If this morning you look at that supply, I can share the plan and I can share what we did on Tesla. So we had hourly J lines at 214 support supply area. We're talking about over here. Okay, you can see supply area. So the first plan over here is pop and fill short with target 208. We had over here the open. You can see that pop into that supply area, which is this gray zone, right? And also over here we have all the pre-market high. We were expecting 208, so this level over here. Instead we got to 208 and 50. Now we got back to the J lines over here rejecting, so we're expecting more unwind. Update Tesla from YouTube screen share. So remember the pre-market plan about which setup we had in the last week on Tesla. Wait for the breakdown, then pull back to short. So saw this late traders, but you can see that the system over here is giving two setups this morning, short over here and short over here. Of course, we're going to trade in the direction of the main trend, which is bearish. So we're not going to consider the longs, but only shorts over here. We need to stay below the VWAP, and we need to form lower highs, lower lows. So form lower highs, lower lows. We have to wait over here, traders, to see a lower high. So I'm still looking for a bearish pattern on Tesla for an unwind. check up later, okay?
Yeah.
Look over here, the pattern that we're forming on Tesla. We're pushing back to the J lines. Strong over here, you can see the volume printing. So this is how this morning we took Tesla. You can see that we look for the short side. System over here gave an entry for then a scratch trade, and this is the answer that we got at this point for a very good unwind over here. So nothing at the gate now. Really, this play over here is a little bit more advanced, so prefer the traders take this into the supply area. So we're gonna wait now Tesla at this point, and we're gonna trade Tesla if we have a bull trap like this. I don't really like what I did over here, so I'm gonna trade this. So I'm looking for that short. Otherwise, if today we're gonna fail, essentially I'm looking for those two plays over here, okay? So we're looking for this short and a short over here, okay, traders? So this is Tesla forecast for the day. We're gonna trade that. Let's go back on Netflix. Let's see that beautiful trade over here that we saw, this over here. Exactly. So this we can eliminate. All right, let's go back to Netflix. I would actually wait to go over here short. So it looks like we're forming a potential lower high, right? But I'm still waiting over here to go short until we are holding over here this 552, 553. So we're gonna simply wait. Nvidia, very strong, beautiful trade. I would say this is the trade that I would expect by everyone. So I hope that you're still holding long. The system over here, you can see that it tells us exactly what to trade. So that trade over here is alert long, and this came exactly at this point here. This is the long play, so not bad, right? And you can see over here the trader, actually sorry, this over here, You can see the trader taking it long, so very, very good over here management. Bookmap, we had our, I would say, famous cup pattern on the over. So beautiful confirmation. So we can upload this over here. We're gonna make this that is the play, okay? So just that now you can see all the setup, how it evolved. But essentially is this, the cup over here, it looks like we're unwinding because also you can see that high liquidity they put over here. But then on this break of the open level, so we have a shift right to green. The system tells me long. Tells us long. The forecast over here comes and tells us long. We have a break over here of the open level. We have the clear out of the 605, so very important liquidity area. We have the break over here of this 606 and 30s, which is the pre-market high. So this level over here. And then you can see the huge amount of buyers. So all of these dots, okay, so all these are buyers stepping in, and you can see how strong this is. So I really like this this price action over here. There we go. Look at that volume. Look at that push over here. Look, goes almost parabolic, and it goes from the 603, yeah, until the 620. So amazing over here. Really pushed it upside. So beautiful. And now in a stock like this, the risk management is the most important thing. What you're gonna do over here, you're gonna simply raise your trail with higher lows and higher highs. So over here, we're gonna risk this level, okay? So we're gonna trail this as this support. So 617 is gonna be the last over here trading. Good morning, Alex. So long over here in Nvidia. We can see also over here Bookmap, the cup pattern. The alert from the system telling you the exact moment there's going to be a long. The alert over here comes the long, so boom, trading system triggers, and then you get in. AMD, strong push as well. I seen this morning some other good trade on AMD. So again, we can put over here. So, and this for me is perfect. Okay, so we have the perfect trade again. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna put one. System alert long reverse of 50. Okay, that's the first thing. And then 2, system alerts enter here long. Not bad, right? And then also over here 3, blue band confirmation long. And then over here we have the V pattern on Bookmap. So V pattern on Bookmap. So bullish pattern. And then also we can put over here longs in control, green prints, breakouts. And then also we can see over here the trader. So very good how the trader performed over here. Long entry. So it's all a process. Okay, so we can say process on Nvidia break. Okay. So the breakdown of this, actually, sorry, process on AMD, process on AMD. One, we have a gap up scenario, daily breakout, and system alerting long on dips. Point two, we can put again curl cup pattern on the chart showing a support holding. Three, we have over here confirmation of buyers in control. As we said over here, we have green prints, we have breakouts, and over here we have continuation with high volume. Four, we have the V pattern on Bookmap showing the opening reversal. And five, we can see execution, long entry on the correct side. Is it clear, traders? Any question? Traders, yes, we're gonna cover that. Give me a few seconds, buddy. So look over here, traders. This is now where I'm gonna look for another entry into this area. Let's look 1 second. Netflix. I wanna just check back over here. Netflix. What we're doing, we have to wait a little bit of more pullback. Okay, so we need to check over here on Netflix now. We have this pattern. So if I start looking, if I start seeing this, I would like to long it over here. Okay. So I'm looking for this play over here to long. Bookmap over here is forming. We will need to check then this on a 3 and 5 minute chart. Okay, so we say over here, Netflix, start watching for a bounce long opportunity at 5:55 with Bookmap chart pattern and setup. So if we have this setup, we're gonna look for a trade, otherwise we're gonna wait. Now let's look at GC. I was just looking at this morning GC, and we had this ascending wedge, if I'm not mistaken. I was looking at this on a 30-minute chart. Okay, so first of all, very fast over here. We say higher time frame analysis. So we have this major descending trend line over here from December, okay, all the way down. Then we have a major level over here of demand. So this area over here, this area over here, okay, is my major level of demand. So we're gonna put over here the green, the buy zone. And this morning we had this wedge. So this over here and this over here. Okay, we were looking over here of this wedge. Okay, lower highs, higher lows. And we were saying this morning that we are looking for or a breakout and then dip and holding, or a fake breakout and pop. We don't have actually that fake breakout. Okay, so it really touched over here a few cents above and then simply slammed down. So now we're going to look for this unwind to 2006. Okay, I'm looking for this, and I can go back over here. This morning I share a lot of what some mentor student did, and one is also my cousin. I'm very proud of him because he's getting to consistent 4-figure days. You can see over here we post all the morning charts, setups and everything. Okay, wedge pattern over here, so explained this morning. And we covered this. You can see the wedge that we're forming. So this is the plan on gold, and we said over here very clear. 5:12 a.m. Okay, fake breakout and reversal, or breakout and dips to buy. What we had, fake breakout and reversal. So if you look over here, fake breakout and reversal, and we can see that this was the plan. So trader over here asking what we're looking for on this. Okay, at 5:12, and we can see over here the reversal at 5:12 a.m. Okay, so watching for an unwind over here to 205, 2000. If we bounce, okay, then we'll look over here at this level. If we have a bounce, if we break down, this is going to be the next level, 1990. Okay. All right, so I want to go back over here looking at NXU. And we're gonna put over here the 1-minute chart. So NXU, fantastic over here play by some of the traders. NXU, no, was not this, was not this, was this over here. So beautiful over here. Risk management, and short all the way down. Amazing work. So we can say NXU. Update last TP 135. Okay, cover all there. We're still gonna cover traders like big caps and earnings, but I want to go over a few minutes to the small caps. We're gonna put over here SPRC, and we're also gonna put this on Bookmap. SPRC. Okay. So the forecast on the stock, being the stock has a 91% forecast fader. I mean that it faded 91% of the time. So on A gaps, fade like 7 times. We're looking for the stock to fade this morning, and this morning we had 76% fader. Plus we have to add a few forecasts more. We got to 80% forecast fader. Once this starts holding, traders, the 10 o'clock over here open level, that forecast goes down over here to 55-60%. So now we don't have any more a high forecast fader because we're not like unwinding like NXU, but we're actually forming this triangle. Okay, so look over here what this is possible of doing this morning. So we have 2 major possibilities. So we could have another consolidation, this, and then push to the high of day. So be very careful, because this is what possible, okay, possible scenario on SPRC. So if short, risk in the money at this time of the day. A few things over here to say, and then we're going to review Bookmap with that. Was about this. Okay, so this could be the same copy, could be the same pattern as a UVI or MVABE. Okay, so read over here this. All right, about Bookmap. I saw this morning, I was running Bookmap on another computer. I saw this morning and I really liked it. The same pattern that essentially we saw on AMD, that we saw on Netflix. So this open and wash is exactly this. So this is our V pattern. Remember before we traced a V pattern? So exactly the same pattern over here. So we have a huge amount of sellers. But then the sellers over here are bought in, exactly you see over here, failed the support, exhaustion over here, reclaim of that support, which is also hold on number 5, hold on number 5. Buyers in control, look over here, all the green prints. And then we have a breakout over here of this bull flag and we start pushing strong. If now I'm looking to trade this, I have over here 50-50, this will fail or will push. So what I'm looking to do, I'm waiting, and I'm looking this morning that we're having this zone over here, 550 support, and you can see this clear resistance level around 620. So if I'm looking over here at Bookmap, now I can cut this, cancel this, and I can put over here my Bookmap levels. So we have over here a level of 620. So this is the, we're gonna put over here red. So we have over here the sell zone, all right, because we have all those sellers over here, 620 coming in. And then over here we have 550 support, where they're actually absorbing. Absorbing means that they were selling, but somebody is holding the support is this level over here. And over here we'll put this as buy zone, okay? So we can actually do this. So very careful over here trading in the middle. So this is what is a no range, no trading zone. All right. And we'll make this. Is it clear, traders? Also, every time you join the streaming, please put a like, share this link with your friends, family traders, and again, also give us some like, and you can follow us also at Jtraderco and also bookmap.com. Next, you have the fader, BFRG, EVAX, which essentially like pushed over here. So we had a very good short this morning at 9:30, this point over here. Then we took a stop over here. So basically the short was canceled by the stop we had, but we didn't get squeezed, only a stop over here and we stopped right away. Now we're actually waiting to trade this. So not on a trade over here on EVAX. We're ideally looking for potential long plays. If we start having this cup pattern, then we're gonna look for a long. We're starting to reclaim over here this level. Okay, this is a long over here, 1065, risking this low over here. So long 1065 on EVAX, risking the 10s. We need volume over here. Dylan curl setup on extension play. Want to see a consolidation now in curl. Okay, now we set the risk break even. Moving risk to break even. We can use the 1050. You see, I don't have that follow through for now, but I have a little bit of sellers. Instead, I want to see buyers over here. And remember, when I see this can drop fast. So maximum risk is going to be this 1050. Remember, any moment that you take the longs over here, getting to the mid-morning, and that's already your exit 1050, you can see over here that we didn't start to hold over here. So we need to see over here the support holding. So this is a scratch trade. If now we're going to hold over here, we start like consolidating for 15, 30 minutes. Then over here, as we said, we're going to have this cup and we want a long over here with size. Okay, Charlie. First, let's look, buddy, this EVAX, because I'm still looking over here for a long play. I'm looking over here at the times in sales. You can see we have sellers, buyers, buyers, and this is not fluent. We need more consolidation. We had the trend line break, but you can see this volume is literally very low. A lot of patience over here because we have to wait for that moment. And I just want to tell you, for example, why to have patience, because stocks like this can give you really 100% return or more. So yesterday, this is yesterday, okay? So we're not talking about months ago, but you can see over here around mid-morning, price holding the J lines, and it went from $4 until 7 over here. Okay, so we just need like one good pattern. Sorry, we just need like one good pattern like this. This is BFRG that it's sold in over here at the level. Still not a short, but very, very low volume, so we need to wait. Let's check 1 second, SPRC. So we are in the range, we have to wait over here. Okay, so let's look over here, 5 minutes. I'm ready over here to long again. So EVAX ready to long again. Prepare risk. Long 1085, risking 1050. EVAX, J-line curl, A+. Okay, so now wait. And it's always very important to put the risk, okay? So set risk, look for 3R, know always the dollar amount you're going to risk. This morning, as we said, we have 10 trades, 8 wins, 2 stops. It's a highly green morning. So this means like measure your risk. You don't want to lose on one trade everything. So we're going to risk max 1/4 of today's profit. You can see that we still have sellers over here. I want to see buyers. Again, remember, read the disclaimer because this is trading from 4 o'clock with the team. So you cannot simply join and only trade this setup with us. It's not that all the setup, all the trades we will take, we're going to be green. In this case, we have a setup that has a high potential return for 3R. But of course, we want to see over here buyers coming in, and a break over here at this 11. If not, 1050s we will cut. They're not actually buying over here. Let's see if buyers will come in. 1090. I want to see an explosion of the volume. Every single time we get to this 11, we want to see a clear out this 11 and push. So right now we have a 60% chances based on stats that this will go up. But if it's gonna go up, we're gonna have 3R. Okay, so it's a very good risk reward ratio. %60 will go. And if we go, it's gonna go for 3 reward versus 1 risk. Okay, 3R. We are this morning on Netflix, Nvidia, all the rest. Now we're looking at small caps in this moment. Over here we have 11, 11.20. We need to see the break of 11.30. Now 11.20 we move the stop break even. So stop, moving, break even. $11.40. $11.50. So 1/3 sell, $11.50. From where over here? From 10.70s. You can see over here. Actually, sorry. Long alert at 10.85. Next TP using Bookmap as trailing and 12.50. So you can see all the process. Taking a setup over here on extension play. And now look at that supply that is formed over here, 11.44 and 11.60. So some nice supplies over here came. If we're gonna reject this, we're gonna trail maximum 11. So you never want to, I would say, end up a win with a loss, especially after we took 1 hour in the money. They're attacking again over here at 11.50. So we want to see a break of this level over here. Yes, why members asking over here, why looking to sell 11.50s? Because we have this previous resistance over here. You can see that we topped all morning pre-market, and plus over here we start forming heat maps, so it's important over here. Now look over here, the structure. So until we hold this one to 11.35, this can still push higher. So we're looking for 12.50. But remember that we have some spread. If these break over here, these supports, they can simply wash 40, 50 cents. So you have to be quick. And that's the reason why I always suggest to traders to have a preset orders on, okay? You see that it went over here and now they're selling it. We're still using this 11. You can trail now a little bit more because we had that 11.24, look at the sellers. So over here, 11, 10, 11, 15, take out another 1/3 and now risk everything, that 11. Because we had those sellers jumping in. Okay, so if you look over here at a 1-minute chart, okay, and you can see now this is what I'm looking. Okay, so we break that, boom, is gonna wash. The system over here, as you know, it gave us the long with these two squares. It tells an extension play, so to long it, that is my way to go by the trading system, okay? And this is already triggered all out. It can still push, but I mean, if you did like Charlie getting all out, you took your win, and that's fine. Sometimes these will go like for multiple hours, like yesterday MBV, or like this morning, you can see the J-lines over here went from 860 until over here 1340. I personally didn't trade this, and I was following some traders, but sometimes you will see this big run, sometimes you'll trade and take small wins. So Caesar asking, Jay, if you had to choose just one style to trade for you personally, would you choose small caps, large cap, or futures? What do you prefer? Buddy, it's like, you know, depends of course on the taste, male or female, but it's like telling you, Jay, do you prefer like brunettes, blondes, or redhead? So it's personal, okay? You can tell me, you can ask me, Jay, where you think you can make more money in a shorter time? All right, so if you trade small caps, it's gonna be much more in manipulation, so it's gonna be more headaches, I can guarantee you that, but it's definitely gonna be requested, needed a much smaller account to make bigger wins. Like even with 5-10K, you can make really good wins. Of course, you have to know how to read the price action, order the flow, and setup's good. If you trade big caps, you need much more capital. If you trade futures, I have a very good trading system. I've been trading futures for 2 decades, while small caps since 2017-18. And futures, it's, I would say, the middle between small caps and big caps in terms of liquidity that you need. I wouldn't really work with the prop firms. I would simply put some money in an account when you're expert, when you really know how to trade them, and trade with your own account. All the prop firms for me are really bullshit. And so I will choose between futures and small caps. You have a smaller account. If you have a big account, I would definitely look at big caps because it's much easier. Like this morning, we had AMD, Nvidia, Meta, and Netflix giving the same setup. Very easy, big return versus low risk. But I mean, that's personal, okay? You can tell me, Jay, you like more brunette, and you tell me, Caesar, I like more like blonde, whatever, you know, your taste is. So it's very personal. And also I would say that it's based also on personality. So I saw some traders that were trying small caps very hard and they were not profitable. They tried this for years. They shift to big caps or others to futures. They became very profitable. So and others that remain in small caps are very profitable. So it's very, very personal. Okay, it's like when you have a small child and you want to bring him to do a sport, maybe like soccer or football or tennis or basketball or martial arts or boxing or golf. How do you know? Just try it out. So Caesar asking, thanks, a person like large cap, just curious how you saw it. Yes, large cap for me are very, very easy to trade. Maybe because it's a very long time I trade them, so I got a really good read on them. Tibor is asking, Jay, what size of account is good for big caps? The bigger the better, buddy. The bigger the better. I would say you need a 15, 20K account. Of course, if you're in the States, a 30K account. If you day trade, yes. 5, 10K account is enough. I mean, if you get satisfied with 100 dollar days, then 5-10K account is good. Of course, you have to be in Europe. I know that you're in Europe. Good morning, Yang. Do we have guide on how to preset hotkeys for stop loss? Buddy, are you in the room? Because sometimes the nickname is different. So thank you, Demo. Young, if you need help on the hotkeys and you're in the room, I can forward you the videos. They are in the mentoring section, some even in the education library, but if you need more help, of course, I can tell you. Just hit me up in DM on Discord or below. New question, what do you recommend for someone who can trade only part-time, like pre-market till 10:30 or 11? I would say that if you trade part-time, you need even only to trade 1 hour a day. For me, it's very important that you come 30 minutes before the open, because you have to prepare, make the analysis, but trading 1 hour a day is sufficient. So like till 10:30, it's an amazing time. Or if you can trade in the afternoon after 1:30, 2 p.m. till like 3:30 New York time. And if you don't have time during the day, I can tell you that in the futures like ES&Q, RTY, YM, 6E, 6B, FTSE, DAX, CLGC, these are all the futures we trade. You have very good trades from pre-market from 3 o'clock New York time till 7, 7:30, or even 8 o'clock New York time. Don't worry, Young, write me in DM, send an email to team@jtrader.co. I will help you, okay? So don't worry about that. Caesar, small caps are fun, but amount of work and focus range required doesn't work for me. Looking for all kinds of names and all the... It's true, buddy. It's true. I totally agree with you. There's a lot of research when you trade small caps. I became very fast in doing that work because I repeated that process maybe 2,000 times in small caps. So what I needed before, 1 hour before, to do analysis, now I do it like in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I can forecast if this is going to be a fade or not. And but big caps, I mean, this for me is like, remember before we read over here how to use Bookmap. This for me is so easy. Okay, that's so easy. System is telling me long. This we cover it here with Bookmap. Nvidia tells me long. Meta as well, this told me long over here. AMD, we shared the chart before of a member and how we took the long. Boom. It's so easy. Now, don't take me for granted. It's easy if you know the setup. It's easy if you know the flow. It's easy if you have experience. But I mean, you have much less manipulation versus small caps. Small caps, I saw a lot of very good traders not being able to become profitable at that. Thank you, Ziggy. So let's see over here. Yes. Yes, buddy, confirm that. Yes, over here we had one trade and didn't go, but the second one over here is playing. So good one. And then we had this long over here. So yeah, I agree with you, Ziggy. Very good work. All right, so 10:25 again. Hope you enjoyed the lesson over here. If you need help, just reach out to me. You can share these invitations that you have every Wednesday with your family, your friends, share on socials. Again, you can read over here some of my story. If you go in on my Twitter feed, you can follow over here. This morning I gave a pre-market plan on everything we're looking. SPRC, we said it was a fader, became a fader, and XU for a fader. Next week we're looking for a long, test we're looking for a short. So some very good content that, of course, you gain more when you join the room. Again, thank you very much. Love you all. Have a good day and safe trading. Bye.